Welcome back to another to our YouTube channel of R-TAC and Darters. This is Rick, your host, the R in R-TAC, and today in our World War I Rifles series, we're going to take a look at the GEW98, and we have two, one pre-war and one war production Mausers. Both of these were made at the Mauser factory in Obendorf, at the Paul Mauser factory. So, and these are the, as you can see here by the markings. Let's see if I can get the Gewehr down. There it is. GEW98. There's a little Imperial Waffen mark. Well, not Waffen, but our Imperial German Army accepted stamps. Of course, it fires the 8mm Mauser from stripper clips. You notice these are the splicer type bullets. The 88 commission rifles were updated to these. This is the 8x57, the same 8x57 you can buy today. Versatile round. It's equal to our 30-06. Actually fires a little bit heavier bullet. Being 8mm, it's 323 diameter, and you can get up to 200 grain bullets. I think 204 grain for hunting applications. And both these rifles are in extremely good shape. One better than the other. So let's dig into it. Of course, they're both straight handles. The stocks start back down here. A little bit of the varnish coming off this one. This one right here in the back might have been re-shellac sometime in its history. And there's a definitive well-known feature of the GEW98 Mausers. The roller coaster rear sight, and of course it's named the roller coaster because it kind of looks like a roller coaster, as you can see here. They kept these roller coaster sights for the old round nose bullets, and then modified them a little bit for the splicers, as you can see. And these guns are all matching. The bolt matches the receiver, and the receiver matches the barrel, and the floor plate, and magazine guard, trigger guard matches as well. They didn't mark the barrels on the barrel bands right here on these. These are long rifles, of course, stacking hooks. I don't have, sadly enough, I don't have cleaning rods for neither of them. Matter of fact, the front barrel band does match. There's your bayonet lug, and then out here is your, notice no protecting. Right there too, same way on the other one. There's a good shot of this one. This one has a force match barrel or bolt. It's been reissued or re-arsenaled at one time, and this is the 1916, and of course you see right here on the top it's got the S, and that means splicer bullet, so it's capable of taking a splicer bullet. This one right here, again, it's got the S on there too, and that's for a splicer. Here's the better. This one right here was manufactured in 1906. Kind of looks like an 8, but it's actually a 6. I bought these rifles a couple years ago, and I went and got into doing World War I reenacting for the 100th anniversary, and so I use these, and I got one for loaner. That one right there is mine, of course, and then this is our loaner one. As you can see, the floor plate also has numbers on it. It matches. There's a good shot of the barrel. As you can see, There's a picture of the chamber. And I need to clean this thing again. Well, that's right. I hadn't cleaned it since the last reenactment. That's bad. Good thing I don't use corrosive ammo. So let's take a look at this one here. Never mind that Carcano. That's Carcano's World War II. We'll get into that better. Here, this is 4-plate. It matches as well. Let's see what the bore in this one, does it look any better? See the red flake in there? There's a good picture of the chamber. Got a better angle on this one. You actually see the chamber, then the rifling. Not shot out. 1916 data. So World War I production rifle right here. They bear no import markings whatsoever. So one could assume that these are bring home rifles. You can assume that there's no paperwork, so there's no proof. So just remember that when you go to buy these. Oh, well, this was a bring home rifle. You got paperwork stating that it was bring home? If not, then you can't really tell, because, and the reason why I say this, people, is because the 1968 Gun Control Act did two things. One, it would make importers put in, you would have some type of import markings down here around the barrel ends. If you get recently got a K98 from World War II, you'd have some type of import markings on it. So that was the 68 did that. That's when that started. Also, serial numbers. You didn't have to have a serial number on a rifle up until 1968. Imagine that, because you can order them through a gun catalog. You know, right before our rights were being infringed in the late 60s, there, you could order a gun from your Sears and Roebuck catalog or your Montgomery Ward catalog, and some of those don't have serial numbers. Very simple. So a lot of British revolvers don't have it. But anyway, let's get back to this. The 8mm Mauser, of course, it loads down here through the feeding for the cutout there for the clip. And this is the Mauser's claim to fame, mainly. Two things. One, it's the double locking lugs in the bolt up here in the face, which you can see in there. Let's see if I can get this one back right here a little bit. Get this one up forward here. There's those two beefy locking lugs right there. And that big old positive extractor claw. And what that claw means is that it fits around it when the bolt goes forward, the back of the rim of the round, like right here on the clips, will feed up into that bad boy, and it will grab it, and it's a positive lock, positive feed. Model 64 Winchesters are known to have, or Model 70 Winchesters have it. Some Remingtons used to have it. 1903 Springfield is almost a direct copy of the Mauser, and of course the 03 Springfield, the U.S. actually had to pay royalties to Mauser because it was a copy of the bolt system in the magazine and the magazine feeding system. All Mausers have this. Modern Mausers from 1893 and up have the double locking lugs and clip magazine fed system, which was the standard for military and hunters and rifle shooting teams and enthusiasts and all that. So this is Mauser's system. This is, right now you're looking at the ultimate bolt action rifle that no one has ever been able to innovate any farther than this. So with the positive feed system on this claw, with the claw extractor, that means you can load around upside down, sideways. You can the way you can load rounds into the magazine. So you can, or load them into the chamber because of the positive feed. So whatever angle you're at, you got, some of the modern